If you know this one, feel free to sing along here. It's called the Crawdad Song. Well, you get a line, I'll get a pole, honey. You get a line, I'll get a pole, babe. You get a line, I'll get a pole. We'll go down to the Crawdad hole, honey. Sugar baby mine. You know, come a man with a sack on his back now, honey. Tell you know, come a man with a sack on his back now, babe. Tell you know, come a man with a sack on his back. He's carrying all the crawdads. He get back now, honey. Sugar baby mine. Oh, you get a line, I'll get a pole, honey. You get a line, I'll get a pole, babe. You get a line, I'll get a pole. We'll go down the crawdad hole, honey. Sugar baby mine. Well, the man fell down in a busted sack now, honey. Said the man fell down in a busted sack now, babe. Said the man fell down in a busted sack. Well, look at all the crawdads crawling in the back now, honey. Sugar baby mine. Oh, you get a line, I get a pole, honey. You get a line, I get a pole, babe. You get a line, I get a pole. We'll go down to the crawdad hole, honey. Sugar baby mine. Crawdad sitting on the riverbank now, honey. Crawdad sitting on the riverbank now, yeah. Crawdad sitting on the riverbank. He's making his teeth and two more blank now, honey. Sugar baby mine. Oh, you get a line, I get a pole, honey. You get a line, I get a pole, babe. You get a line, I get a pole. We'll go down to the crawdad hole, honey. Sugar baby mine. Say, look at that crawdad are crawling around now, honey. Say, look at that crawdad are crawling around now, babe. Say, look at that crawdad are crawling around. Well, he's a mare crawdad town now, honey. Sugar baby mine. Oh, you get a line, I get a pole, honey. You get a line, I get a pole, babe. You get a line, I get a pole. We'll go down the crawdad hole, honey. Sugar baby mine.
I want to take a step back real quick. I was wondering, as far as your experience with the instruments, were you guys self-taught or did you take classes? How long you've been playing your instruments, the experience behind?
Well, I started out self-taught, and probably about 5 years ago, just messing around with the fiddle. And about a year and a half ago, I did start taking lessons from a wonderful fiddler and guitar player and everything. His name is Jeff Guernsey, and he is back in New Albany, Indiana.
Yeah, I knew how to play a few chords on the guitar and went down to school in Lexington, Virginia, and that's where I ran into bluegrass music for the first time and decided to learn how to play guitar and mandolin, so I sort of taught myself that and then moved back to Indiana and became an ethnomusicology student myself and started studying banjo music and figured if I'm going to do that, I may as well learn how to play the banjo, so I picked up banjo and I've been playing that for about 3.5 years or so.
Yeah, I've always, not always, but I sort of self-taught definitely. Had a guitar for a while, I never really did a whole lot with it other than chords. And when this band started, my father-in-law actually had a mandolin sitting at home at his house, so I noodled on it, and I don't know how I got to playing in a band. I don't know.
As Jansen mentioned, I played upright bass in orchestra in high school and kind of shelved it once I came to IU for a few years, but was quickly recruited when there was a need for a bassist, so kind of self-taught in the bluegrass style.
And so that was actually the first I ever played, was in my junior high guitar class. Since then, I think I started out just listening to just the standard 80s music on the radio, but I think when I got to Bloomington, I started listening to Woody Guthrie and the Carter Family and that type of stuff, and so then I started sort of, and back then I think in the old style music, guitars generally never ever took solos, and therefore I never ever took solos, and so I just learned how to strum G, C, and D really good, and then I've been doing that for about 15 years now. So.
For a while, I just would stand up and sing, and then I got tired of everyone else having an instrument and me just standing there, and so Scott had a guitar hanging around, so I think Scott and Jansen probably taught me how to play the guitar. And I know 7 chords, and I have a capo.
Little baby.